G'day. In this video I'm going to be working on a vintage Kyosho Ultima. We might have all heard about the re-release that's, I think, definitely coming now. So I've got a brand new one that I've been building for around 17 years now out of new parts that I've been collecting along the way. And that's him there. I never actually painted the body, of course, yet. I've got the decals right there, some original ones. Very nice. But yeah, it's just been sitting there for so long because I needed the trusty old shock collars. So I've got some of them. Original ones, they're not re-release. So yeah, this has just been sitting on the shelf for, I don't know, 20 years roughly, as I slowly build it up and get the parts. So naturally the wheels have gone kind of yellowy, and there's a lot of dust on it. Pretty much needs a wash before I do anything. So I've got this box of goodies here. In this one I was actually building, if I get all this stuff out, Turbo Ultima down the bottom. So that's another one that I've been building from new parts that I've been buying along the way. So at some point that'll be finished as well. Not sure when. Just got to put the shocks on and things like that. Collected a lot of bits along the way. So there's a speed controller for that one, and I've got a speed controller for the original Ultima there too. So I'll probably put that in. I've got a new wing here. There was one that I bought a while back. Somebody's trimmed it with a chainsaw by the look of it, so I can't really do much with that. I've got a spare roof and cage. Don't need them right now. Yeah, but new wing I'll have to trim up and paint, and I'll need to paint the body, of course. I don't have a motor to go in it. I did want to put up one of the Le Mans, whatever motor in there, or a Spa motor would have been nice, or even just the original Silver Can 540 with the black end bell. But I don't have one. I have a few in other cars, but I'm not going to pull them out for this. So we'll see what happens by the end of it. If I don't have a motor in, it won't have a motor until I get one. So I'll get that body off and start the cleaning process, and then I can paint the body. And this is part of what kind of got me into Kyoshos back in the early 80s. The anodized aluminium parts, especially the shocks. Look at that. Don't they look lovely? So now all the parts have been washed up, and I've washed the car, of course, because that was really dusty. Could probably do with a bit more wiping over here and there. Anyway, I've put the new shocks on. They're brand new Ultima shocks. I don't know if you noticed before, but I had longer ones on the back. They were actually Optima rear shocks, so they're a bit longer. So now I've got the right ones all round and brand new. Pretty excited about that. And our tyres are fitted up. Naturally the back ones are screwed, and the front I've glued them on, so they're ready to go. I don't plan on driving it anyway, but yeah, they kind of sit funny when they're not glued, the front ones. So yeah, proper original OT66s there. No, so far there's no reproduction or re parts in this at all.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Now I'll just fit up the wheels, and then I'll go ahead and start painting the body and put some decals on it, and we'll be pretty much finished. I think I might put the speed controller in. I haven't really decided yet because I'm never going to drive it, but yeah, I think I'll put the speed controller in anyway. Now I've trimmed up the body and the wing. The body was already mainly trimmed, but I had to make the holes for the front and the sides there, and smooth up the edges and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd test fit it, make sure it's right before I go and paint it. So I'll get on to the painting now. Alrighty, so the body's painted, looking pretty good to me. So yeah, body and wings done. So I'll get them out of the way. So I'll put some decals on them soon and fit the cage up. Also put the all the electrics are in, and I put a motor in. I think it might be used, but it looks really good to me. I did notice the later Ultimas had a steel ender, so I'm fine with that. But I'll still probably get a nice Le Mans motor and stick it in like a 240S or something. That'd be nice. Another thing I did notice when putting the speed controller in, the radio plate doesn't have the little plastic tabs that hold the corners at the front. I mean, it's not going anywhere, it's pretty solid. But I did notice doing some research, the radio plate turns out it's off a Kyosho Sideways, the Speedway car, and they have these ribs up the front. And they don't have the tabs for the speed controller because they use the later rotary type speed controller. But yeah, when I come across one of those one day, I'll change it and go from there. But as it is, I'm not too worried about it right now. You might have noticed earlier in the video how brown or yellow the wheels were, so I've fixed them up. I used some hydrogen peroxide. I'll leave a video up there somewhere, so you can check out the process to make your brown or yellow wheels white again. Alrighty, so there's the chassis finished. I was in two minds whether I should do the tyre lettering or just leave it how it is. I think I'll just leave it how it is. Maybe I'll do them later, I don't know. All I need now is to find the battery straps and then put some decals on the body. I've fitted the cage and the wing, and find some pins for the wing, and then we can call it done. And there's our decals right there. So yeah, I'll cut them out and put them on, and we can call it finished and done. And there he is, all completed. Very happy with the way it turned out. Even more happy that the wheels came up nice and white instead of being yellow and brown looking. So yeah, he's got the full radio in it, ready to run. I just put this random battery in with a Kyosho sticker on there to make it look kind of box art. I'll take that out later. And he's got his JR Propo radio there, all cleaned up. And there's some extra stuff that came after the 87 World Championship. These, I believe one of them and one of them came in the new kits. I'm not sure about the other two on each end there. But yeah, you get a little key ring. Looks pretty cool. And yeah, you get all this stuff with it. So I guess I'll make some kind of little display at some point with those, because I think they look pretty cool. Probably put it over there somewhere on the back wall of the Kyosho shelf there. That should look pretty cool. Alright, I'll leave you with a little montage.